A major update on the 5 Marines killed during a training exercise in a helicopter crash in California. Families tell us one of the 5 people killed was their son, 23-year-old Sergeant Alec Langdon, who is from Chandler. Coming up tonight at 10, we're going to hear from his family. Developing tonight, a ruling is now expected within a matter of weeks after the U.S. Supreme Court heard arguments today on whether Donald Trump should appear on the 2024 Republican primary ballot in Colorado. Now, as you just saw on World News Tonight, the case focuses on 2 states, Colorado and Maine, which determined Trump should be pulled from their ballots. They ruled Trump violated the 14th Amendment.
Rachel Louise Just with the ABC 15 political team has a closer look at this legal debate and tells us why it's unlikely Trump could face a similar challenge here in Arizona.
That violent January day in 2021 now leading to a constitutional question of whether former President Donald Trump can appear on the primary ballot in Colorado.
It's probably the most important case in decades, in my opinion.
The crux of the issue is this, the 14th Amendment, 3rd clause. It's known as the insurrection clause, and it says no person should hold elected office if they have, quote, engaged in insurrection or rebellion against the same or given aid or comfort to the enemies thereof. The same amendment says this can be enforced with provisions created by Congress, but Congress never created them.
The fascinating thing about the insurrection clause is the procedure. We don't have the procedure. We don't know the procedure.
The Supreme Court has never had to rule on this before to clear it up.
This is the first time in this way the Supreme Court has had to deal with this clause.
While everything plays out in Colorado and now D.C., there's little chance we'll see the same outcome in Arizona.
The courts don't need to tell us what is the federal standard here. Does Congress have to decide? Do the courts get to decide? Do the states get to decide?
Secretary of State Adrian Fontes telling us in August that the path forward on the insurrection clause should play out in the courts.
My main interest isn't in qualifying or not qualifying. My main interest is knowing what is the actual rule that I need to apply.
Last year, a lawsuit tried to keep Trump off the ballot in Arizona, citing the same 14th Amendment clause. That suit was struck down by a federal judge in December. Sewell says this isn't a clear case, and that's because of the unclear instructions from the 14th Amendment.
There's so many outcomes that could happen out of this, including just sending the cases back to Colorado and Maine, respectively.
For ABC 15's political team, I'm Rachel Louise Just.